This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You need a therapist, and I'm not one. Improve your mental health in the most convenient and affordable way with online therapy at Talkspace.com. Hello, and welcome to Life Coaching Comedians. I'm your transformational life coach, Lexis Charday. And today I have a new client, booked and busy bitches. That is me. I have a new client joining me, Lou Moon. He is a neurodivergent comedian. Lou, what's wrong with your brain?
Oh, Dr. Charday.
Oh, let's be
So,
really clear here. Let's not get off on the wrong foot here, Lou. I am not a doctor. I am a certified life coach. And you may call me Miss Charday. That's completely okay.
gotcha. Well, Doc, I would say my biggest
Again, not a
problems are
doctor, not a
that's
doctor. Lou, I really do not want a lawsuit here, okay? Miss Charday is fine. Don't add the doc. You can call me Coach Miss Charday if that makes you feel better.
all right. Well, Ms. Coach Charday. Um, so I think top of the heap when it comes to my problems is I'm autistic.
Hmm.
Um, I have a lot of anxiety.
Hmm.
Um, I lack confidence in a lot of social situations, and
Hmm.
I fall back on comedic characters and
Mhm.
bits to get me
Mhm.
through life.
I
Yeah.
it's I mean, that doesn't sound like it's too bad. I mean, humor is great, especially to break the ice. How is your social confidence right now with me?
Well, it's fine because it's one on one, but I find
Mhm.
that if there's like give or
A third
take,
person? What if there was a third person?
if there was a third person here, I would be a little bit more prickly, but I think it would be fine. I think if the group gets to
Pref-
be about four or more
Define prickly.
people,
Prickly was the word choice? Prickly?
yeah, it's like on edge,
Oh,
anxiety. Yeah.
okay. I
It's not a
thought you
term a
were
lot of
using
people use.
Yeah, I thought maybe it meant that you would have a boner, and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, well, that's not
I
appropriate." But
no. This is a professional relationship. I
it's
would prefer it.
professional, but you are welcome to talk about your sexuality. You're welcome to talk about anything here. It's a safe space.
Okay. My confidence when talking to people I would like to date has been kind of shot lately. Could
Mm,
you help me with
okay.
that?
Yes, absolutely. Is there a particular instance that happened that you would like to review?
Oh, sure. Let me think.
Okay.
I tend to find that I have a lot of friendships with women. Uh, my best friend is a woman. I have many women friends,
Mhm.
but I find that I act differently. Like I'm not myself when I'm talking to someone I'm attracted to.
Mm.
And I don't know how to turn that off. It's like I need to like impress them,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I don't find myself. Wow, I don't find myself impressive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lou, I think this is something that everyone does. We always want to put our best foot forward.
yeah,
I can't necessarily compare my dating life to yours because I'm not you, you're not me, and I'm a woman and you're a man, and I've been around the block. But
yeah.
even I have put my best foot forward, and there's been men that have put their best foot forward with me, and they can only keep up that charade for so long. And what happens when you do that is at one point, you'll say, you know what, I cannot be the best version of myself all the time. I have so much work to do, or you don't think you're worthy enough for that person. So a coward would Casper, so to speak. They would ghost them. So
Yeah.
I think it's okay if you're putting your best foot forward, but what are you doing in your personal life to always be being the best version of yourself? So that way it's not a charade, it's actually something that you're doing on a daily basis.
Right. I like. I mean, I think probably. I don't know. Like I think where it's like, my easy in is like make them laugh, and then I'm trying too hard, and I I just fall flat when it comes to like if I'm trying too hard to make people laugh, I don't do it.
Mm.
Yeah,
So your first thought is let's make them laugh and you start telling some dad jokes. Is that what's happening here?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, okay. So let's pretend, are you into role play? Should we do some role play as an exercise maybe?
Yeah, sure. Let's try that out.
Okay. So let's say we're in a coffee shop, okay?
Okay.
And I'm standing in line in front of you waiting to order my coffee.
Hmm.
I order my coffee, I turn around, we make eye contact. You think I'm hot. What do you do?
Obviously. I I start to shake. I
Mhm.
drop my phone and I look at you and I say, "Thanks a latte," and then I run to the bathroom.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Now for any female comedian, they would probably laugh at that very much. Even a regular person would probably laugh a lot.
sure.
I don't think that's necessarily trying too hard though. Let's use another scenario. Still in the coffee shop. Still in a coffee
Okay.
shop. And I'm sitting at a table, doing my thing, and you're at the table next to me, and
Yeah.
eye contact has been made a couple times. How would you break the ice?
Um, I think it depends on what kind of coffee you're drinking. Like, what do you like? What kind of coffee do you have?
Okay, let me set the scene a little bit better for you. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a Biggie t-shirt.
Okay.
I'm wearing a hat that says a hat with a marijuana leaf on it.
Mm,
I'm drinking a coffee that has clearly has cream in it, and
okay.
I have a journal where I'm writing, and an iPhone, and maybe another journal and two different colored pens.
Gotcha. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So I get up from my table and I walk over to you and I say, "That mocha looks loca. Hi, Lou Moon," and I go out to shake your hand.
I can see where your troubles are, where they're happening. Yeah. First of all, you don't need to
Yeah,
get up. You're at the table right next to me. Um,
true.
yeah. Maybe acknowledging the coffee, unless it was like the exact same coffee that you were drinking. Maybe that wouldn't be the best icebreaker. Usually good icebreakers are things that are very relative to you and your experience. So, I mean, like on this particular scenario, are you a Biggie fan?
Yeah, I like a couple of Biggie songs. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So maybe in this case, like you can, because I feel like rap artists are just musical comedians because rap can be very funny.
sure.
So maybe you could say something like, "Oh, I like your shirt. I'm a big Biggie fan," you know,
Yeah.
and then give her some room to talk. And then you could say, "Oh my gosh, Biggie's like hilarious. You know that one line?" And then you can like, wrap that line That would
Yeah.
be a good way, because it's like a natural leeway. You're not trying too hard. She already likes Biggie.
Yeah, I get everyone, including her in the coffee shop, bumping to Biggie. Like, I pull out the Beretta, putting all the holes in your sweater, beautiful watches and colorful swatches, and then the whole coffee
Yeah.
shop erupts into gang violence.
No, Biggie was against gang violence.
Yeah, yeah, but like that's Biggie's not here. All the coffee shop knows is that we're full of adrenaline, and we go at it. The coffee shop gets split into two, and then you're holding me in your arms, and I'm dying, and my last words are, "Sometimes your words just hypnotize me," and then I die.
Lou, I think that's enough for role play. But I think you get the idea. I mean, the humor is it's I've I've given a lot of men more than just my time because they made me laugh, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Men that didn't deserve just my time or the extras. So you
Oh,
have a lot working out for you. It's just a matter
mhm.
of letting it happen naturally. Okay.
Gotcha.
Maybe we should try another scenario.
Okay.
Okay. Beautiful girl at the park walking her Pomeranian,
Okay.
and she's driving a Mini Cooper.
In the park while she's
She
walking the
you
dog.
No, you saw her get out of her Mini Cooper with her little
Okay.
Pomeranian, and she's
Gotcha.
walking her, and yeah.
Um, because the first thing I thought is Pomeranians are the Mini Coopers of the dog world,
Hmm.
or are Mini Coopers the Pomeranians of the car world? It's one of those two things, and I think I'm gonna tell her that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
I think you're focusing too much on the joke, right? You're anticipating, like you're treating the chick like she's an audience of a comedy show. When instead, if you think about her like she's a person, you're genuinely interested in this person. I think the more genuine you are about approaching people, they sense that. People can tell when you're trying too hard. They can tell
okay,
when you're being ungenuine, right? So if you first
yeah,
approach it, sure, you can think about a joke, but I mean, come on, Lou. You're a comedian. You can think off top. You shouldn't have to pre-plan the joke and then
right,
approach the woman like, "Oh fuck, no, I said it wrong. Oh no."
right. Well, okay,
So
so
how would you just approach her? Like how would you approach her? No jokes, just how would you approach the woman with the Pomeranian in the Mini Cooper?
I think, because like if I don't like, I guess I don't know how to like start a conversation without starting a joke. I think, and maybe because like the
Okay.
only thing else I got is I just walk up to her and say, "Hi, I'm Lou," and then, but I don't know where to go from there.
Why
Like,
not ask if you could pet her dog?
see, that was like, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Just
Everyone, I mean, people like dogs more than they like people. I can't tell you how many dogs I've met where I have not met the actual owner, but had a full on conversation with the owner about the dog.
oh, gotcha,
You know what
yeah.
I'm
See,
saying?
and I like dogs too, and maybe, yeah, I guess I would go up and ask if I could pet the dog.
Yeah.
Then,
Hey, cute dog. You mind if can I pet your dog? Oh, this is cute.
yeah,
Oh, Pomeranian now. How long have you had her? Oh, that's awesome. My Nana had a
yeah,
Pomeranian. My
yeah,
Nana that passed away, because in case you guys actually do end up being together, she's gonna be like, "Where's your Nana with the Pomeranian?" And you're like, "Oh, I made that up because I wanted to talk to you." So you got to make sure you cover your tracks if you're gonna tell any lies.
right. No,
Hmm.
that's never.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I guess like I have a hard time like approaching some, especially like approaching someone like with the intent of like petting their dog. I feel like that's like bothersome too. See, I don't want to bother anybody, but if I go in and like make them laugh like immediately, I'm like, hey, that's not bothering someone. That's making their day better. I'm not.
Are you a dog owner? Do you have friends that own dogs? Have you been around
I
dogs a
have.
lot?
I have been around dogs a lot. I currently do not have a dog, but I know plenty of people who do.
It's pretty normal for a stranger to ask to pet your dog.
Yeah, is it? Man, see,
So maybe you should
I just
just, limit your dating pool to women with dogs to start.
yeah, that's my audience. I think.
Yeah. You can come up you can like or and if you're worried about the joke portion, you can just like write a bunch of jokes, have some dog puns just ready to go. Start writing a
Yeah,
joke for every single type of dog, and you have that on hand ready to go. So then you don't have to
that's a
think about it.
that's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah. But so there's some tips for you. You can focus on, as you're growing as a man, learning how to speak to a woman. You can start with women that have dogs. But let's go back. Has there been a recent another recent event where you kind of got choked up um, speaking to a woman?
Ooh, um, see, I think that's sort of been my issue lately. Is that
Hmm.
like I haven't, but I also haven't really been like aggressively pursuing like dating anybody lately, and it's I think it's
Hmm.
like I think I have a fear of like commitment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just talking about, the last time you approached a woman where you felt you failed tremendously, or maybe you were just saying hello to a woman that you were hoping that, you know, maybe you could open up some conversation there and it failed. When was the last time you just felt like, man, I'm really screwing
Uh,
up here in the lady department?
like shoot, the I don't know about like the last time, but like I know kind of recently it's because like sometimes you make a joke and like you hope it's like a joke to someone, but then to somebody else it's like a little bit of a line too
That's
far.
offensive. Hmm.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you
And
have an
that's inevitable.
example? Do you have an example of something that you said that?
I mean it wasn't it wasn't so much of a joke as much as it was just like agreeing with agreeing with a lady as she was kind of being self-deprecating.
Mm,
And
okay.
like
Okay.
yeah, and where it was, she said, like she was talking about like insecurities with me, and she was
Mm.
like, I'm not the skinniest person around, and like I wanted to like comfort her but not lie to her also, because like she's not skinny but she's also not fat either, you know and I
There's
went
your
and
opportunity right there for the joke, and you can
I know.
compliment her. Girl, you are thicker than a snicker.
Like I mean I tried to I tried to tell her that she was gorgeous either way, that's it, but she took it the wrong way, as in a way that was like, so you're agreeing that I'm a great big fat person.
Mm. Mhm.
And that's where like not knowing what to say socially sort of bites me in the ass a lot, I think.
I'm gonna teach you a very valuable lesson, Lou, okay?
Mm.
Now, there's a lot of great, amazing women out there, such as myself. But there's a lot of women out there that also have insecurities. and they pray to trap men into an argument, a disagreement. They try to find a reason to justify being a man hater, okay? And they're in this toxic femininity mindsets. When the truth
Right.
is, true feminism is believing that a man is your equal, and also allowing a man to play his role. Now, with that being said, whenever a woman makes a comment negatively about her body, you have two options. You do not engage whatsoever, or you
Yeah.
lie.
Right. That's uh yeah, I don't
Or or you can point out the things about them that are beautiful. So if someone says, "Oh, I feel fat in this dress," what are you talking about? You are radiant. You're
mm,
beautiful. You're not commenting on her figure. You're commenting on
mm,
her beauty, which
yeah,
beauty has nothing to do with the figure.
I agree. I that's Yeah, but like if do not engage is an option, I'm almost always going to take it. Hence running to the bathroom just
Mhm.
whenever I can, just to avoid anything. But like
Mhm.
I also don't want to be avoidant at all.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
That's
This
uh,
particular woman was someone that you were interested in?
yes.
Okay, so that was your opportunity to say, "Look, girl, you gorgeous. You gorgeous. You're thicker than a
Yeah.
snicker. I like the size. I like everything about you. You're perfect."
Right.
Beauty is
I
in the
I
eye,
also
the beholder.
I also don't think I can talk like that. I've never said thicker than a snicker in my entire life. I say it
Mm,
like that, thicker than a snicker. It's
mhm.
too there's too many consonants.
You
It's
don't
too
have to
many
say
hard
thicker than a
consonants.
snicker. You can use any phrase that you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is all really valuable advice. Thank you.
You're plump and I wanna bump my uglies against yours.
That's it kind of stopped rhyming at the end there.
Your
I'm,
uglies against your I don't know. I'm rusty, Lou. I haven't done comedy in a long time.
right.
But if you can compliment her and make her laugh at the same time, that's a double win.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay, try on me. Try on me. Um, let's just have a casual conversation.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Lou.
Oh, hi, Lexus. How are you?
I'm okay. I just haven't been feeling the greatest about myself lately.
Yeah. I'm sorry you haven't been feeling really great about yourself lately. What's been happening? What's wrong?
I just been really stressed out, and my face is like breaking out. I have like pimples like all over my face.
Yeah. No, like I bet that no one notices your uh wait, girl, you are um you're fatter than a batter. Your beauty is a crime in 16 states. And
All right.
you're
Okay. All right. Okay. The last one would have worked, but if you noticed, you first agreed. You said, yeah. And
I
then you said,
did.
no, yeah, no, yeah. And you panicked. You panic. You got
Yeah,
to remain
I
calm.
did. See, that's hard. That's
You got to
I'll
remain calm.
can we try again?
Sure. Um,
Okay.
hey, Lou.
Hi, Lexus. How are you? What's going on?
It's been kind of a rough day today. I I'm gonna have to apologize in advance because I've been really gassy.
Uh, don't feel bad about being gassy. they always say that farting is just starting, and that your farts make the same sound as bees, and bees are a natural phenomenon, and we need them, and we need your farts, and your beauty is a crime in 16 states.
All right. Good finisher there, Lou.
Yeah.
And a subject such like farting, very relatable as everyone farts. Maybe not try to turn it into a joke and a rhyme right off the top, but maybe tell something about yourself that is also vulnerable. Have you ever thought about that?
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be just
Gotcha.
jokes. We can try again. We can try again.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, hey, Lou. Hi.
Hi, Lexus. What's going on? What's up?
Oh my goodness. I have the worst cramps. I'm so crampy and I like bled through my pants earlier.
Oh man, that's I'm sorry you bled through your pants. I've been kicked in the balls before, and it feels the exact same way.
A for effort, Lou. A for
Yeah.
effort. Yeah. I mean, I imagine that being kicked in the balls is probably very excruciating and painful, but no one can decipher whether it actually feels the same way as period cramps. So just be careful, tread lightly there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be empathetic.
Yes, that was a great. You were being empathetic. I think, just with more practice that
Yes.
you'll be fine. And you can practice on your male friends as well. It doesn't have to
Mm,
be female friends, but just practice, when someone is saying something that's a little bit vulnerable, practicing empathy or sharing a story. Sometimes when people rant, you could also say, thank you for sharing that with me. Depending on what it is that they're ranting about. Thank you for sharing that with me. Were you looking for advice, or were you just looking to rant? Did you want to talk about it? Because
mm,
sometimes, I had a boyfriend in the past that he just liked to rant, and I'm a fixer. So he would
mm.
rant, and then I'd be like, "Oh, why don't you try this or why don't you try that?" And he would get frustrated. And then after about the fifth time of me doing that, he was like, "You know what?" Like he finally spoke up. He's like, "You know what? Sometimes I just want to rant. Can I just
Yeah.
rant?" I'm like, "Okay, sure. You can rant. Just don't rant for a whole 30 minutes because I can't take it."
Yeah. That's putting a lot of like emotions on you too. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
but this isn't
definitely
about
comes.
me. This is about you, Blue. Um,
Oh,
you can always ask that because in that particular situation, you said what did the girl say exactly? She said that she made a comment about her body.
yeah. She thought that because she didn't have like the body type that she was sort of you know subjected to a lot through the media. Like she's just not rail skinny. Like, but she's gorgeous. She has a
Was this
very
like
nice
just
figure.
a casual conversation about like social media?
No, but I I don't know. Sometimes like I'm very anti-capitalist and I see it everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, oh, like if, the like beauty companies are paid to make people feel bad,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Mm-hmm.
they will buy their products,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I pretty much can only think in that lens now. And it's
Well,
it's rough.
there are a lot of companies now that are trying to be very body positive, and you have music artists out there like Lizzo, and
Hmm.
and people like that. And I think even though being overweight is not necessarily healthy. Everyone should be confident in the body that they're in. Everyone deserves to be confident in the body that they're in and how they are now. Because the only way to get better and to get to where you want to be is to be confident now and appreciate what you're at now.
That's true.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can have like I mean, I'm not sure how often you run into this situation, but maybe you can just keep some um, some pictures of some very sexy women that are, busty and curvy, and you can say, "Hey, that's not true. Look at this lady and look at this lady." And but then you might kind of look like a perv. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't want to look like a perv.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
I don't know, Lou. Am I being helpful at all today?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm being helpful. I mean, my door's always open if you want to come back and do some more role playing, or if
Yeah.
there's ever anything else that you want to talk about. It's not surprisingly, I haven't really had a lot of clients that came in that have a hard time speaking with women. I have had some other socially awkward comedians that just don't know how to talk to people in general, but I
Yeah.
think
Am
you're
I the
way.
only person? Am I the only person who's come on here that is like that has my issues? That's surprising.
No, I mean, I've had other comedians that literally do not know how to talk to people at all.
Yeah.
And those can be challenging, and I see them very few far in between because um they avoid, but
Right.
and it sounds like you might have a little bit of avoidance issues too, but it sounds like you're really aware, and
Yeah.
that's, oh, my cats are going crazy. um but that's the first step is admitting that there's a problem and being aware that there's a problem. And so I think that you're already ahead of the game by, coming to me and trusting me and talking about it. And, if you want to come back in 4 to 6 weeks, feel free to pencil in on my schedule. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really bad at organizing my life.
Well, we
And
can
but
work on that too. Yeah.
yeah.
We can work on
So
lots
yeah,
of things. Yeah. I'm a
we'll work on it next time.
transformational life coach. We focus on all the wheels in the life. Um, but yeah, so if you are out there, our listeners, viewers, if you're out there and maybe you're struggling with something similar as Lou, or maybe you used to and you want to reach out and be pals or buddies or whatever, you can find Lou on IG at Lou Moon Comedy. And Lou, you have a podcast yourself. Is that correct?
I do. If you're listening to this, may I also interest you in my and Zach Lyman's podcast, the Best Animal Review Podcast, where Zach and I rate animals on a 5-star scale,
That
and
sounds amazing.
it's very fun.
Have you guys gone
Gorillas.
over cats yet? Have you done
Ha-
cats?
haven't done cats yet. I can imagine it'll get a pretty high score. Zach and I both love cats, so that's I'm sure it'll be up there.
That's awesome. Well, thanks again, Lou, so much for trusting me and, just coming and chatting with me today. And for those of you out there, if you like to be enlightened, I am here to help you be enlightened every Sunday. You don't have to go to church, just sign into YouTube or Twitch and subscribe, hit the bell, and here I am. Namaste, my friends. We'll see you next time.
Thank uh, Alexis is a genius. She is a mind wizard. She is several million bees with several million heartbeats, all in sync as one. And if you don't follow her advice, you're an idiot. I don't trust you. Get off my lawn. Thank you. Bye bye.
I have got to find me some more clients on the spectrum. That was just fascinating. I mean, not only did I feel like Lou was very open to my suggestions, but honestly, it made me want to be a better life coach because I was kind of stumped there. I mean, I've never had a hard time trying to figure out how to approach a woman or a man, because like I got it going on. So maybe I can help Lou figure out how he can get it going on too. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be so great.